So it was mainly it was like permanent makeup is what I started with within the industry. That's going back to like 2018. Did that for like 2 years. Then after I went into aesthetics, done that for about 4 years. So yeah, it was mainly permanent makeup and then straight into aesthetics. That was the main thing. Doing like the facial contouring and making people feel better. Then obviously opening my own salon, people wanting more stuff for body rather than just face. So then that's where I progressed and obviously looked into doing the booty lift. I am a qualified accountant, which is what I did from scratch when I left school. I did that for like 10 years, hated it, didn't want to work in an office, hated the job. So then I went straight into permanent. I did lashes. So I think I started lashes in like 2017. Did that on the side of like working full time. Then went into permanent makeup, then just sort of like expanded and went into different things. Literally just randomly went into it. I was like, oh, I don't really want to be, I was like, I don't really want know what I want to do. Hate doing accounting, left school with like really rubbish grades, didn't know what I wanted to do. So I thought, oh, do you know what? I'm going to do lashes on like the side, earn a bit of money and then see what I want to do. And then just sort of it just went from there. So I think I did my training like 2 or 3 months ago or something like that. I come across it on Instagram because I was looking into doing the like non-surgical BBL actual filler injections in the bum. So a lot of my clients were like, oh, we want more body contouring, we want this, we want that. On the stomach for like stretch marks and stuff, I was doing micro needling and I was like, just not really getting the results that I wanted. With the bum filler as well, I heard like quite a few horror stories with it and I was like, don't really want to do this. So then I started looking into like non-surgical BBLs and then I come across you guys' page and then started following you and saw that you've got all the machine and I just thought that's more of a safer option that I would personally be happy to give my clients. And also I saw the results on it and just thought, yeah, let's just go for it. You guys were the most well known. You had a better reputation, so you wasn't just like some backstreet person training in it. You're really well known in the industry. You've got a big Instagram following. The machines look amazing. It's all fully legit. They're all CPD accredited courses. So yeah, I just thought it'd be a much better, safer option to go with someone who's reputable. Oh, I loved it. So it was literally an all day thing. Got there in the morning, went through some like theory, went through some questions, had the machine all laid out in front of us with like all the different like compartments and attachments to go through what each thing does. And I thought that was really good because I've been on some training days where they'll literally just throw you straight in the deep end and you're a bit like, oh, I don't know what this does. And you're trying to ask questions, but you don't get, results back. So the way it was all set out, all the little bits in front of us, we had like little mini quizzes to make sure that all the information was going in properly. Then we did a treatment on each other. So we did like a little mini treatment. I had my bum done. And then the girl that I was paired up with, I did her stomach. So we did like a little treatment swap. Then we had lunch, went through some more questions, which I thought was nice because rather than just going full in and doing it all, you had like a little break in the day where you could sort of like come down, talk to like all the girls that you're training with, find out what you needed help with, go through questions. And then, yeah, we went back upstairs for the rest of the day and finished it, carried on and just sort of went from there. Did like a little bit of, what's the word, like breakdown on the machine, how to recognize any problems, how to change the filters. Yeah, that was literally it because I had no idea on how the machine worked, but going through all the cavitation, the radio frequency, the vacuum suction, and what they did individually, I think was really good. So that when I went away and my clients were asking me, oh, well, what does that do? And what does that do? I felt like I knew fully what it was rather than just doing the machine and saying, oh, yeah, this gives you, this tightens your skin or whatever. I could actually give them like an in-depth of what was going on. And I think that really helps you get clients as well. I did learn a lot. Yeah, it was really, really good. I even said to, I can't remember the girl, can't remember the name of the girl that did it, but I even said to her on the day, I said, this is like probably one of the best training days I've ever been on, because it's so informative. They're so friendly. Everyone wants to help you. They're so nice. It was laid out really, really well. The whole day was really structured. So I feel like I definitely really learned a lot. So I come out of there feeling really confident. To be honest, I didn't. Where my whole like business has been built around fillers and Botox and, you know, permanent makeup. So it's all been on the face. So when I've then had clients saying, oh, well, what do you do for the body? You know, I do things like fat dissolving. But again, you only get some sort of realistic expectations with them. You're not getting amazing contouring results. And I thought, what can I do to do different? And I had no idea, I had no experience within that side of the work. It's all been the face. So after I started researching it, that's when I decided to go with you guys. I'm so busy with doing the facial stuff, but all of my regular clients were saying, you know, I want to get rid of my mum tum, or, you know, I want to get like a bum lift. I want to get rid of the cellulite on my legs. And I was just like, oh, what can I do that sort of combines everything? And the BBL machine literally does all of that. You know, it sculpts, it gets rid of the fat, it tightens the skin, it gets rid of cellulite, gets rid of stretch marks, like everything that my clients were wanting is all within that machine. So it was just a no-brainer for me. It's going really, really well. I've had loads of girls coming in for like a one-off treatment. I've had about 5 girls having the full 5 sessions, and they've seen really good results. Really, really good. I get people coming in, you know, like on a Friday night, if they want to like fit in that little dress, or you know, sometimes people come in if they just have a couple of sessions before their wedding, or they're going on holiday. So it's really, really good. There's always ways that people can do it. So, you know, if they don't want to spend loads of money and have the whole course, they can just have a one-off treatment. But I think once they've had the one-off treatment and they see how well it works, they're then booking on for the course. So I think that's a really good thing as well, because they're always wanting more. They see the amazing results and they're like, oh my God, I need to carry on with this. So yeah, we're doing really, really well. People are loving it. And I think the more, when you're set to who you go for treatments as well, like with me, if I go to one person for treatments, I know I'll only want to stick with them. I don't want to sort of go to loads of people to do different things. So I think adding this onto my services has been amazing. And obviously clients then can stay with me and they trust me because they've trusted me with their face. So then they trust me with their body. And yeah, it just goes hand in hand. So yeah, we're really doing really well. I've put all of my stuff online. I've done a couple of lives on it as well. We do consultations if people want to come in and have a consultation. I'm really upfront with my clients. So I'll say to them, you know, you need to stick with this. You have to drink loads of water. You know, you need a healthy lifestyle. If you're going to have this 5 sessions and go and binge eat, then it's not going to work as best as what it would do. Obviously it'd still work, but you wouldn't get the ultimate results. So I do try and sit down with my clients, you know, and educate them and say, if you really want to spend this money and you want good results, then we have to sort of work together, because I'm only putting in sort of 50% of the work. You need to put in the other 50. So I do try and make it quite clear to my clients, because otherwise, if you don't sit down and have that conversation and explain to them, they're just going to go away and have a normal lifestyle, you know, drink coffee every day, cans of Coke, takeaways every night. And then they're going to come back and think, oh, well, it's not really working as well as what I thought it would. So I think sitting down, having a proper in-depth consultation is definitely worth it, especially, again, it depends on your client as well. If you've got like a smaller client who just wants shape, then obviously the 5 sessions is going to probably work better than someone who's quite larger, who needs more sessions. So I think it is all about sitting down and giving realistic expectations to clients, and just, yeah, basically that really. I feel like as well as you can never sort of tell what sort of result they're going to get until after the first session. That's what I say to my clients as well. I sit them down, give them the breakdown, and then I say, we can really sort of set out a realistic expectation plan of what is achievable after the first session, because I don't actually know how your body is going to break that down after the first session. You could have amazing befores and afters. Like I remember the girl on my course that I did it with, we did like 10 minutes on her tummy and wasn't really doing it properly, just sort of messing about, playing about with the machine. And her before and after pictures, when we both looked at them, after just 10 minutes was ridiculous. And I was like, I cannot believe how different your stomach looks in 10 minutes. It was mental. But obviously she was a smaller frame. She just had a bit of loose skin, maybe a little bit of excess on her tummy. So for her, it was really, really good. It benefited, it really targeted her stomach. Whereas if you're quite larger all over, you know, you're going to need different sessions. You're going to, you know, you just need to be prepared to, you know, bear with it and put the effort in as well on the client's point of view. Yes. I think aesthetics as a whole, the industry is very oversaturated at the moment. I was very lucky enough to get into it really early. So I'm not fighting for clients. I've had my clients for like 4 years. So I'm in a really good position at the minute where I can be picky, you know, with my business and what I want to do. But there are girls out there who have literally just started doing aesthetics and they're fighting for competition. Everyone does the same thing. Everyone's undercutting each other. You know, you probably look down the road and there's 10 other people doing what you do. So I think offering something like this will set you apart from everyone else. I don't know anyone in my area that offers the BBL treatment. I think I know someone probably an hour away from me that does it. And I know someone who I do aesthetics with. She lives in Brighton and she's a good like 2 hours from me. I think about that, and she's probably one of the closest people. So there's so much market for it. You're not fighting for competition. It will set you apart from everyone else because you know you can offer more than what you know someone down the road can offer just doing lips and Botox, you know. And I think this whole industry, you really need to be putting yourself above everyone else. In you are an advert at the end of the day. You're trying to progress your business. So I think the more that you can get under your belt, the better, because not everyone wants, you know, injections or, you know, bum injections. There's places in London that do like the bum filler, and there's people that don't want that. People just want natural results or like a safer option. And I think this is such a good market for that. The thing is as well is with once they've tried one thing, you can guarantee they want something else. Like I have so many clients coming into the clinic and they're like, oh, I've had this, what else can I have? Where's your price list? What treatments do you offer? And then that's it, they sort of just get attached and then they want to know what everything else that you can do. So it's definitely worth adding onto your list 100%. So mine was so easy. So the girl that actually I bought my new clinic from, she trained in the BBL, and it was from her that I actually saw the machine, because I've been looking into the non-surgical, you know, side of the things for ages and ages. Never really did anything about it, and then I bought the clinic off of her, and she sort of had the machine there, and I was like, oh, what's that? And I sort of started asking questions, and she was telling me more about the business, and then I started researching you guys, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. So even from just getting in contact with you guys, getting the machine, setting up the online theory side, doing all of my work that way, and then coming in for the training day, I thought was amazing. The platform that you guys use to do all of your online training videos as well before you come in and do your like actual practical, I thought was so well set out. The way that you've got different steps of even videos of how to set the machine up, I thought was amazing, because not a lot of companies would do stuff like that. They'd sort of just say, here's your machine, get on with it, you know, and show you how to use it. But actually you had videos on how it was getting delivered, to set it up, to check the pumps, to check all the like everything, how to put it all together, even screw driving stuff. I just thought it was so well laid out. And then the contact between all the girls in the shop as well, getting me down for the practical day. Yeah, really, really easy. Everyone was lovely. I never had any problems with anyone. It was really easy. I think it's the fact that it makes me different. So even though I do aesthetics, again, like I said earlier, I don't know anyone else that does this. So it sets me apart from everyone else. I think it gives me, it's different stuff in the day, because if I'm doing lips and Botox all day, sometimes it can get a bit boring. So when I've got like a tummy tightening in and I think, oh, that's really good, like, you know, I can get really good before and after pictures. I can like mess up my Instagram. I can make it look a bit different, get more pictures on. So yeah, so I think just setting aside from everyone else, obviously the income as well. It's such a quick and easy treatment to do. Literally, you set up the machine. Obviously, you put the LED pads on. Leave like you know they're going for half an hour. You can sit down, have a chat with them. You know, go through loads of stuff. Talk to them about how it works. Set it all up. I think that's really really easy. And then like the vacuuming, you know, the radio frequency cavitation. It's such an easy treatment to do. It's really not difficult at all. And I think once you've done the training and you've got it, it's so easy to just get clients in, get the treatment done, get your before and after pictures. And honestly, it's such a really good income. Think the fact that you can offer different treatments to people and, like I said, set yourself apart from other people in the industry is such a bonus. People now want to go to people who offer more things, especially in that area. So the aesthetics side of the industry and the non-surgical side are coming together as a whole body. People are so like body image conscious, and it's not all about face anymore. So back like years ago, everyone's like, oh, lips, got to get my lips done. Now it's Botox. Now people have like gone on to non-surgical stuff like nose contouring, jawline. And now I think people are recognizing that there is stuff that you can have done to your body. So I think this is a massive market for people to get into that not a lot of people are actually in at the minute. And I think it's using stuff to your advantage to, like I say, set your business apart from everyone else to make you the best in your area. So I would 100% go for it. It's so accessible nowadays. Like there's no downtime at all. There's no pain involved whatsoever. It's a quick lunchtime treatment. Pop there on your lunch, get it done, go, and you can carry on your life as normal. It's so easy and accessible that I think it's going to be massive. No, not at all. Not at all. The whole thing has been really easy. I think the price for the course was really like well priced. It wasn't overpriced at all. Where it was again for me, I think it's about a 4 hour drive from me to come up to you guys. But even that, I think anyone willing to do good training will travel anywhere. So I went up there, stayed there in the hotel the night, did the training, come back. Really easy training. To get my machine was really easy as well. The guys delivered it to my door. It was all set up and done. No regrets whatsoever. I've had no complaints from any clients. Really easy treatment to do, really quick, easy income. And yeah, no regrets.